boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk compass gold. We come in, we hit it with the trick shot. Nothing but net. We need that bell, but them haters they gon' still watch. Like I just said, when it comes to combat, you looking at the TikTok. You wanna come into the ring, mess around, go ahead, get your job. We got the attitude, they seem to dominate. We got the table, we filling up all the plates. You press play whenever you wanna taste. We always with the real, baby, you never gave fake. The blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk comments, they the coldest.
What up, y'all? What up? Sorry about the jack off you here, but it's your boy Muy Grande here for another We Talk Combats Watch Along for Friday Night SmackDown. We want to see how SmackDown continues the possible new era that's been going on since SummerSlam. So I believe Trick has a rematch tonight for the U.S. title. We'll see how that goes. We'll see the direction for a lot of people because the card is getting stacked, especially the main event scene as far as the main event players. So let's see how SmackDown goes, y'all. Could be a good show. I'm hoping it's a good show.
Yeah, we were there live last night for something.
Yep, we went there yesterday, myself and Chemo Queen for the Fairfax show, the summer tour show at Fairfax, Virginia. It was an awesome show, actually, to be a house show. And I haven't been to a house show in probably like 20-something years, y'all. And, yeah, I used to go to them a lot. Used to go to any show that showed up in the area, house show or televised show. But then I got past as I got older. I was like, I don't know what the house shows. I already know what the outcome is and all that. But going to a house show yesterday, though, was pretty cool. I mean, you already know what the outcome going to be most time anyway in WWE in this new time. So it was cool to go. Show starts in less than 3 minutes. I'm about to roll up, bring it back. And any questions or comments, hit me up. I'll be putting chats throughout the, you know how we do this, chats throughout the comments, or polls, I should say, throughout the comments. Discord access is always allowed to anyone that's a subscriber. Help us get to our goals of 500. We're getting close, y'all. I actually got to update that number. I think we're like 440 almost, 439, yep. So I'm going to update that. Like I said, I'll update everything else. And welcome, y'all. If you need access to the Discord, access to the video version that you can't see it on the screen right now, you can only see the comments from Discord, but the video version is available over there. You just have to be a subscriber to the channel, and I'll link your Discord to your YouTube over there, and you get access to the video versions of our shows. And then, yeah, welcome to the GloYard and enjoy. A perk of helping us out and getting us to monetization, hopefully. Thank you so much. Awesome. Dory Funk. Baron Corbin still got the same title, so Trick might win it back.
WrestleManias where Cody Rhodes finished his story. But tonight it isn't about the story that finished here in Philly. It's about the new ones arriving. SummerSlam's dramatic results have set WWE on a different course, with new champs crowned, old rivalries reignited, and fresh chapters of history ready to be written. And look who's here. It's a whole new world tonight for Trick Williams. At SummerSlam, Trick's United States Championship reign came to an end. Now the young star wants to whoop that loss right out of his memory. And the man responsible for that, Baron Corbin, he comes here with Trick's recently held championship. Trick tonight will get the rematch. And a week removed from that epic ladder match, Charlotte Flair is here in Philadelphia. The Queen was so close to World Championship number 15, only to see her chief rival get in the way. That would be Jade Cargill. She's with her baddies here in Philly. After taking out Charlotte's bestie, Alexa Bliss, Jade now wants to take Charlotte out of the championship picture. They battle tonight. As we are absolutely thrilled you are with us here, as always, Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett, and it's so exciting. It's something extra special when SmackDown's in Philadelphia.
Oh, I cannot wait to kick things off tonight and get ourselves some Broad Street bangers right here in this fabled arena.
And Wade, the next 30 minutes of SmackDown, completely commercial-free, and it's about to get rocking right now here in Philly.
Uh-oh.
The American Nightmare back in the town where he climbed.
Do it up. Yeah, the ball.
Of course, Cody now just
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Randy, why don't you come out here right now? Oh, we all want it. Why don't we do it right now, huh? Nope. You guys want it? Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, SmackDown right now. While we wait for Randy Orton, I'll go ahead and say it. Philadelphia! The city of brotherly love, my surrogate hometown, a WrestleMania city. What do you want to talk about?
Trick picture got 318 likes. Ours got 38. The one, our original one.
Let's talk about memories, good memories, great memories. You just saw that come up on the screen earlier this past week. The wrestling world lost a champion in Dory Funk Jr. Good memories, great memories. Like 200 yards from here where WrestleMania 40 was, where I wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Where it was John Cena, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. More memories this past weekend, where I lost with my boots on in the center of the ring to the best in the world and the undisputed WWE champion, CM Punk. Now I am going to assume that CM Punk did not know that Randy Orton was going to roll into this ring and hit me with an RKO.
The undisputed WWE champ. CM Punk. His first title defense in the rear view mirror, where friendship was indeed secondary in Minneapolis.
And the chief profiteer in the Orton attack at SummerSlam, albeit to the best of our knowledge, unbeknownst to CM Punk.
The stunning return of the Viper that changed everything.
Oh shit, I forgot. This one Trick Williams at home. He might win the title back again. Yeah. So we're gonna pop for him again. He probably gonna be the main event.
I heard my name, so I buzzed the truck and I said, hey, play my music before I walk out there. It sounds like my friend wants to ask me a question. You got something you want to ask me? No, I don't want to ask you. But you're out here, I will ask you. Randy Orton, did you know? Kinda hurts, but I understand. So if you need to hear it from my lips, no, I didn't know Randy was there. I didn't know Randy hit a drive-by RKO, and in fact, I'm obviously not as mad about it as you are, but I'm pretty pissed about it. So if you want a two-man power trip this place, we can go back there together and find Randy Orton and beat his ass together. What do you say? No. You and I, we have unfinished business, no doubt, but my answer is the one that I need to get from Randy Orton. I guarantee I'm going to find Randy Orton tonight, and I'm going to kick his ass myself. The ring is yours, ladies and gentlemen, your champ, CM Punk. Hey, Cody. That unfinished business between you and I. Say when. Didn't even see you there. Nick, don't worry. It's all good. We're pros, right? You guys have been telling us all week, you guys have to be professional. Yeah, Nick, don't worry about it. I'm a professional. I can handle it, okay? But are you here to claim your title shot? I mean, I see you're dressed to wrestle. You're in your gear.
First of all, I wrestle in shorts, not pants. But if you want to know if I want to wrestle, the answer is yes. In fact, that's all I've wanted to do for the last 17 months. And man, 17 months is a long time to be told that you might never get to do what you love again. Especially when you haven't decided. I didn't choose to leave. I was forced to leave. And for 17 months, I lived in uncertainty. But I have been proving people wrong my entire career, and here I am. I never lost it. But all this brings me to you because you're out here proving me right. Because for 3 years now, I've had people come up to me and tell me, hey, Kevin, listen, you got to give him a second chance. Phil's changed. He's different. He's a new guy. And I never bought it. Not for 1 second, because I know who CM Punk is. And you're out here proving me right by having the arrogance to tell Cody that just say when. You want another title match, say when. When in fact, I am the #1 contender to that title. But I'm not surprised that you're looking past me because you think you're better than me. In fact, you think you're better than everyone. And that is what proves to me that I'm right and that you are still the same arrogant sociopath I've always known you to be.
I'm getting closer because I want you to hear me. Arrogance, let's talk about my arrogance. Some people love it. I call myself the best in the world. It's what got me to the dance. It's why millions around the world chant my name when I show up to arenas. It's why they chanted for me for 10 years while I was gone. I don't know why you're all still out here. I'm a professional. I can handle it. I understand the flip side of the coin. Some people may not like the fact that I call myself the best in the world, but I back it up every single time. In fact, this title that you say you're the #1 contender for means that I'm the best in the world. What I don't understand is when you can't appreciate the arrogance, because if anybody has benefited from my arrogance, it's you. If anybody has benefited from what I went through to get here and the things I did and said to knock down doors for guys like you, you benefited the most. This place called me skinny fat. You think they were really waiting around, holding their breath, waiting for Kevin Owens?
God damn. Chad, when you see Punk agree to one, his fat ass, you right now.
You know, Phil, it's been 10 years since the last time I was world champion. And look, for the last 10 years, I've pictured winning that title back countless times. And it's always great in my head, but I could have never guessed that something would happen to make that moment even better. Because now, I don't just get to win the WWE Championship. I get to humble you and beat your ass for it.
It's good to have impossible dreams. Sometimes I dream so big it scares me, and I can see right now that you're a little bit scared. Should maybe practice a little bit of gratitude, because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be here right now. You'd be working a 9-to-5er that you hate, being a weekend warrior on the indies, calling me, asking me for tickets to a WWE show for you and your kid. You say I'm the best in the world? No, brother, that doesn't work for me. I know I'm the best in the world, and so do they. Look at you.
Yeah, look at me. Look at me. Right? I should be grateful. And I should thank you for the trail that you blazed, the doors you kicked down, that's true. For people like me, that's true. But I should also thank you because you've also shown me what not to do, what not to become, how not to treat people around you. You showed me that somebody's ego can get so inflated, they actually start believing the crap that comes out of their mouth when they call themselves the best in the world. Dude, you must be so lonely on that pedestal you put yourself on. Meanwhile, thank you. Because seeing what you've become has made me determined to not let this business turn me into a miserable piece of shit you.
Things have been personal between you and Jade for months. Seemed like you were focusing on each other at SummerSlam. What is it about her that really gets under your skin?
Kathy, not months, years. When Jade arrived 3 years ago, we went face to face and I saw strength, I saw presence. I saw someone who wanted to be the top girl. Tonight, I'm not fighting for my spot to be the top girl. I'm not fighting for gold. I'm not fighting for my legacy, my career. I am fighting for Lexi. I'm fighting for my best friend who brought me back to life. So when I held her girl a couple weeks ago and had to be like, Mommy's gonna be okay, Jade, now you have my attention. Now you have what you want, my spotlight. And tonight, I'm gonna kick her ass in my spotlight. So Jade, 2 alphas, 1 ring, and if you're half the woman that you say you are, you'll come alone. Woo!
Baron Corbin, tonight, I'm getting my rematch. I see you out here smiling, feeling yourself, doing podcasts with my title. But we all know the only reason you got my title is because you hit me in the head. Taking shortcuts. Because we all know at the end of the day, Baron, you do not have what it takes to beat Trick Williams. So this is what we're going to do about it. I'm going to beat you down tonight. And there's nothing that's going to stop me. I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for Lil Yachty. I'm doing this for my title, and I'm doing this for the culture. Tonight, Philly is gonna whoop that Trick, and Trick is gonna whoop that ass. Let's talk about it.
Oh, it's gonna be more than just talking right now. The rematch is set.
Let's go.
Introducing first, the bespoke Whiteford U.S. Championship. This is a far different place. It's about revenge, it's about a focused intensity, and it's about getting that title back.
Yeah, so this was SummerSlam Sunday. Baron Corbin putting up a tough challenge for U.S. champ Trick Williams. Lil Yachty doing his best to prevent Corbin's underhanded tactics, but took a devastating fall through a table for his trouble. No good deed goes unpunished, but punished in the ring with that title to the skull. Behind the ref's back, followed by an end of days, was Trick Williams. And so thus began the United States Championship reign of Baron Corbin.
So glad you're with us for this commercial-free first half hour of SmackDown. United States Championship match. The rematch from SummerSlam.
So this is going to be fascinating. It's been a non-stop ascent from day
It's
one
also
for
why
Trick Williams since
I was gonna say
landing here
commercial
on
free, but
SmackDown all the way to the very top. Now we've got to see a different side of Trick. He's lost something very important, and there needs to be a big response here.
what happened? So I go with this. I say we just let Trick beat the shit out of him. Like, now he got to get the title. I mean, like, just beat the fuck out of him.
The new champ with a whole lot of horsepower to his entrance.
And his opponent from Kansas City, weighing 285 pounds, he is the new United States Champion, Baron Corbin!
And keep in mind, it was only just a few weeks ago when Corbin shockingly returned to WWE. Then, of course, last week, the KG veteran proving what many were saying in the lead-up, that indeed, this is Trick Williams' toughest test to date.
Yeah, some of the caliber of a Baron Corbin with the kind of resume he already had prior to this second time around with WWE. He doesn't turn up to just make up the numbers and pick up a paycheck. At this point in his career, he wants achievements, he wants accolades, and he wants the United States Championship. So from day one, targeted was then champ Trick Williams, and the rewards for winning gold in this game, well, just look at the wheels that Baron Corbin arrived to the arena on today. It's a big money game, Joe Tess, and big prizes like that get you big paydays, and that is what Baron Corbin is all about.
And that is what is up for grabs again. The United States Championship. We are underway, and they are wasting no time. As Corbin takes Trick down right in the center of the ring.
There's that smothering offense once again from Baron Corbin, but Trick simply ready for it this time and ready to spring back into action with an attack of his own.
Massive chop.
And you just have to get physical with someone like Baron Corbin. He's not going to give you an inch. You need to stifle his attacks and go on this kind of offense from the beginning. Talk to him in his own language.
Get an opportunity like this. It's purpose of
Trick Williams has not cracked a smile once. Normally the most happy-go-lucky superstar of them all. He's on a mission tonight.
Up and over, timekeeper. Just wiping out Baron Corbin. And soaking it in from this crowd in Philly. What a scene here for SmackDown.
It's my city. They're all my cities. That's how he feels. Like every city's my city. I make every city I go in my city. I like even Florida. Yes, anywhere in Florida is my city. Jacksonville is my city.
Well, I don't know that you can have a better start to this U.S. Championship rematch than Trick Williams has had.
Now, it's a little unusual seeing Trick Williams out here without number one hype man, the rapper Lil Yachty, who took that horrific fall through a table at SummerSlam. That explains why Yachty is not here. So not only did Trick Williams lose the gold at SummerSlam, he's also lost his corner man, albeit temporarily.
And that was quite a scene in Minnesota. When the table was set up by Trick Williams on the outside, the next thing you know, Yachty went through it when there was an exchange on the apron between Baron and Trick. Big shoulder tackle.
It's one of those rough experiences that a new superstar will have to go through at some point. If you're going to have success, you're also going to have corresponding failure eventually. And unfortunately for Trick Williams, it came on the massive stage at SummerSlam. But what's crucial now is the response. Do you stay down or do you get back up and keep swinging? And it's going to be tough to get back up after that collision with the steel steps.
Baron just rammed into the steel steps as hard as could be.
Just that old school enforcer, isn't he, Barry?
He really is.
That's his style, and they know a bit about that right here in Philadelphia. Great enforcers with their ice hockey team. And Baron Corbin, you'd think, if he could put on a pair of skates, would fit in quite well with that crew.
Yeah, here in an arena that recorded the most penalty minutes in an NHL game in history. Big boot from Trick. But an elbow right to the head and into the cover.
And this is the problem when Baron Corbin gets the upper hand, slows the pace down to his preferred pace, keeps you at his boots. It's very difficult to get any form of momentum as you are just smothered with shots like that.
Big shot to the chest, echoing across South Philly.
No friends, no problems for Baron Corbin.
Trick in such a tough spot in that corner, being beaten down.
And this is just music to the ears of Baron Corbin. This is what he's been missing these past couple of years.
Over 10,000 here in Philly at Xfinity Mobile Arena. The United States Championship match, the rematch between Baron Corbin and Trick Williams. Trick said Baron Corbin had a cheat just to take the championship, and he promises to take the title back here in Philly tonight. But it has been Baron Corbin in control, Wade.
Yeah, and Trick Williams is a competitor. Everything he does looks flash. Everything he does looks swanky. It's got a little pizzazz. That has not been this kind of fight. This has been ugly as it gets. And that is exactly where Baron Corbin wants his fight.
Yeah, the bruising big man Corbin just applying that style that he loves.
How'd he do it? It's just an intimidating approach that swallows up a lot of younger competitors, and that might now be including Trick Williams, who hasn't looked his normal self at all, but wait up.
Oh, Trick trying to turn things around out of the corner, and he does so with success.
That's Corbin getting a little too cocky there, focusing on the audience and paying the price now.
And the kip up and momentum celebrated here in Philly, as he says, look that loss from a week ago. And that Trick slap just to make an extra statement.
And that completely buckled the knees of Corbin. And what a momentum.
Look at this.
This has been for Trick Williams.
6 foot 8, 285 pounds being driven down and unable to get that championship back.
And now is the big question mark for Trick Williams as you take another look at his high-impact landing there for Baron Corbin, who has been completely rocked the past couple of minutes. Where can you go from here, Trick? How deep can you dig to get back your goal?
Well, he understands what it's going to take.
I'll tell you right now, throwing a lot of superstars around is a hell of a lot easier than that massive frame of Baron Corbin, and Trick Williams just realized that.
Oh, man, oh, man. That quick kick delivered. Oh, and he's exposing the knee. He wants that trick shot.
Well, he wants his gold back, and this is one way to do it.
But Corbin with a deep six to retain. And Trick survives it.
Let's go. Let's go.
At this point, just as Trick was going in for the trick shot,
No, Trick having a good match.
flawlessly executed, almost puts the challenger away. Living dangerously now is Trick Williams, but both men here hurting in a big way.
Trick delivers a big right hand. Corbin fights in the center of the ring on their knees and exchanging blows. For the course of the last 6 days, they have given, they have taken to and from each other. Who can get the best of the other as we get to the deep waters? Oh! Jumping neck breaker! Trick looking to gather momentum. Sends Corbin out.
Heavy landing for Baron Corbin. I was going to say a slugfest is not in your best interest, Trick. Hold on.
Oh, boy. The former NFL offensive lineman just drive blocked Trick into the post.
The more physical, the better for Baron Corbin. And wiped out now is Trick Williamson. Corbin is taking his gold. And
Remember what happened last weekend in Minneapolis with that title.
a disqualification right here. Referee is on the money, though. This was like panic stations for Corbin.
Meanwhile, Tricky bookend. So close to getting back his prized possession.
And that was a huge banana peel that Baron Corbin just stepped on, getting distracted with his own championship, taking his eye off the money, which is Trick Williams, and Trick Williams can finish the job right now.
He's putting himself in position to do just that. And if that powerful big knee lands, oh, but it's still nearly went for end of days.
Got him.
Here's Trick.
Got him.
driving the engine.
Fuck! Got him!
Trick shot. He did it. He did it. Oh.
It was all Trick Williams' goal. It was coming home to Trick. But Baron Corbin with those pinpoint veteran instincts, right place, right time, grabbing the rope, breaking the count, and Trick cannot believe what just happened.
Can you believe that? Oh, no! He did it again!
Right to the skull.
The title to the head! Here is your winner. United States champion,
Trick will win money today.
Corbin!
Well, Baron Corbin is just a salty veteran. Playing games with younger
Since he
talent
goes to a
here,
rough
but
patch.
crucially, those games stacked the deck in his favor behind the referee's back. That championship reign, second to his
Yep.
right to the cranium of Trick Williams, and it is a successful first defense for Baron Corbin.
Just when Trick had hit the trick shot, it's Corbin who retains.
Sammy. Nick, I just haven't gotten the chance to talk to you since SummerSlam. I just wanted to congratulate you on how that went. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. When your kid came into the ring and hugged you, I'll admit it, I cried.
Well, thank you, Sammy.
Yeah, no, congratulations.
I appreciate that very much.
Are you going to congratulate me about SummerSlam?
Okay, here it comes.
Yeah, no, here it comes. Yeah, of course, here it comes, Nick. How many times do you expect me to stand by on the sidelines while you screw me? No, you did. Because here's the thing, I would still be WWE champion right now if it wasn't for you, Nick, at the 11th hour, finding CM Punk. I would be the #1 contender right now if you, at the 11th hour, didn't add Gunther into the match. And it's hard for me to think that you didn't do this one on purpose. At the 11th hour, you add Kevin Owens?
some unfinished business of your own, so I'm gonna leave you to it.
Nick, before you go, though, I know where I want that title match. Toronto, August 21st.
I'll make some calls.
Thanks.
Welcome back.
You don't sound very sincere.
I am sincere. Kevin, no one's happier than I am that you're back. I spent the last year and a half not knowing if our last match in Toronto was going to be our last match ever. You think I'm not happy? Of course I'm happy for you. And now you come back all this time later, and now you have a title opportunity. You can become WWE champion in Toronto. Kevin, of course I'm happy for you, but I need you to understand. I need you to acknowledge the fact that your return 100% screwed me. 100% came at my expense.
Okay.
Can we acknowledge that and we can move on?
Yeah, me coming back that way did mess things up for you.
Can you say sorry?
I'm sorry
Thank you.
that it affected you that way.
That means a lot.
But can we acknowledge that had you been in my position, you would have done the exact same thing? You know that's true. Nick Aldis calls you, tells you he's going to put you in a #1 contenders match after you've been away because of an injury for a while. You wouldn't have said yes. You know you would have. And you know what? People, Phil can imply that I didn't earn it, but the last match I had before leaving, I won. And I beat one of the guys in the #1 contenders match, which happened to be you.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay? Good for you. And in all honesty, I want to see you become WWE champion. I would much rather see you as the WWE champion than CM Punk. And if there's anything I can do to make that happen,
I appreciate that. I know where you're going. You know how long I've been waiting to get him in a ring.
Okay.
I'll take care of this on my own.
So you got it. You got it. You don't need me. What do you need me for? You got. Oh no. You got it. No, I mean it. It's fine. Handle it yourself. I get it. Just understand one thing, Kevin. Don't expect me to stop chasing what I want just because it happens to be what you want.
Been back 6 days. 6 days.
Good enough to beat me. You think this man's gonna beat me?
I'll come over here and smack them glasses straight off your face.
You lost your mind.
This for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world.
There's not gonna be a 12-round war. I promise you that. He's not good enough.
He can say whatever he wants. I don't quit. I don't stay down on one knee. Proven.
Yep, Trick winning Money in the Bank.
My entrance is very similar to the Ric Flair strut, but it's mine because I put my own twist on it. If anyone else did the entrance, it would be just like Yo, but like it's the irony of this absolute beast just dancing his way to the ring. But at the end of the day, I'm going to kill you. No prayer. Not at all.
Oh man. It's playing out right, man. See if we can get there. We got that trick going to university so he can win the money in the bank and go win that title, man. God damn, Trick gonna really win money in the bank. Over one thing already, Trick win the money in the bank. Over versus Trick gonna be amazing, man. We got a good day for you, yo. That's my good. Get to myself. Get the other stuff. Yeah, over Trick. That first main event match, which I'm really like, really, that's only telling for like some serious stuff. You see they going out wide for out there. Yeah, they going out wide. First, they said at 7 years, I think. That's crazy. Hawaii don't get love like that, but.
Excuse me. 2 upsets over Trick Williams in under a week. I just wanted to ask you, what does it...
Stop. An upset? Are you kidding? An upset? Am I the underdog in this story? Explain that to me, please. Look, I've been here for a cup of coffee, and I've already got a title in my hand. The first of many. So explain to me how I'm the underdog. Why, because everybody out there thought I couldn't do it? That's the story of my career. You know what? I hope everybody that doubted me, I hope they feel real stupid right now. I said I was taking this title, and I took this title. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm telling everybody right now, Trick Williams will never, ever get his hands on this title again. As a matter of fact, there's not a man in that locker room that can step to me and challenge me for this title. What do you want? Huh? You think you're somebody too?
Yeah, let's go, Mello! Let's go, Mello! Let's go, Mello!
Hey, I just have to nick out this. Next week, you and me for the United States Championship in my hometown.
Let's go, Mello!
Hayes back in Boston, SmackDown next week. Another U.S. Championship match. Baron Corbin right on the shoot here. Yeah, Baron Corbin's not going to make many friends no matter where he goes, but there will be a lot of people coming after him now. He has the U.S. title, and it sounds like we got a hell of a matchup next week with Carmelo Hayes. Of course, he had a big moment at SummerSlam. There were so many incredible moments in Minneapolis, including the ladder match to determine a new women's world champion.
Stronger Together is presented by Progressive. Not only does Progressive let you bundle your insurance, they also give you round-the-clock protection.
It is now time to crown an interim WWE Women's Champion. It's Chelsea's chance. B-Fab and Nation. What a scramble this is turning out to be. Everybody's down. She's back from the dead. Oh my God. Chelsea Green is the champion!
Now we've entered the era of world domination.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new WWE Women's Champion, Chelsea Green!
Philly, the hot mess has the hottest title. Let's unleash I will. To the champ, who delivered that unforgettable mid-ladder sit-up, climbed and grabbed the biggest prize of her career. Say hello to your new women's champion. Oh my word. So many possibilities in that ladder match. I think Chelsea Green was generally seen as the least likely victor. But if the first you don't succeed, try about 1,000 more times, and eventually you may well succeed. Congratulations, Chelsea.
I love you guys.
That's Queen's favorite wrestler, yo.
I so appreciate you guys sticking with me from the beginning and pledging your allegiance. Because of each and every one of you cheering tonight, you're a huge part of the reason why I walked out of SummerSlam. Your new WWE Women's Champion. And while we're thanking people, it's only right that I thank me. Because I'm also the reason that we're all here, right?
I'm sorry. Trick had a good match today. I kind of felt like he was going to have a good one last night.
My beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, blonde bombshell of a best friend, Tiffany Stratton.
All week long during SummerSlam, Tiffany Stratton was the hometown hero. She was dreaming of becoming Tiffy Two Belts. Well, she is the new best friend of Chelsea Green, but I do vividly recall Chelsea Green shoving Tiffany Stratton off the top of the ladder in said match. Nature of the beast in that kind of competition.
Tiffy, I'm so sorry for what happened on Sunday, but I know that our friendship is stronger than that, right? Our friendship's stronger than that. Right, okay, so with that being said, I called you out because I want to make a toast to strong female friendships. Let's make a toast.
Chelsea, that's actually why I'm out here. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Oh boy.
All right, that's enough of this cringy little soap opera we have going on right now. Tiffany, if it wasn't for you, I would have been in that ladder match on Sunday, and I would be the one standing in the middle of that ring as the WWE Women's Champion. And you all know it.
And then all of Fatal Influence would be draped in gold the way that it was always meant to be, okay?
But instead, we have Chelsea Green, the self-proclaimed hot mess out here representing SmackDown. But you know what makes it even worse, Chels? Is you actually think you deserve it.
Okay, that was rude. Do you mind? Can we just put a pin in it? Because I'm celebrating my moment.
Don't worry, we're not out here to ruin your moment, your tragic little moment. Well, Tiffany, you took away my chance at the title, so now you leave me no choice but to take away the thing that you love the most. And since your bestie destroyed all your hopes and dreams of being Tiffy 2 titles, I thought to myself, why not put the final nail in the coffin and take that United States Women's Championship off of you? And then you would be Tiffy no titles! It sounds so good, doesn't it? So good.
You know what? I'll give you a title match next week if you give us a tag title match right here, right now. Pause. Pause. Girls, girls. We accept the golden standard right now.
What a deal was just broker. Hurry up, Nichols. There we go. Let's do this.
Great GM, great referee too. Ryan Tran, love that guy.
An unexpected tag team championship match next. We'll be right back.
Pitting John Cena against rivals. These one-off mini-series things. And then you deliver good matches. I get Randy. I get Matruda.
Cena and Ron Cena are putting on a fight here in Tampa.
I get Punk.
Pop delivers to GTS, but there's no official.
Maybe at SummerSlam was supposed to beat Virtue into it. The fans beat him to the point.
And Cena delivers an AA.
You want John back? No problem.
You wanted the best. Well, you got him tonight. get everybody up to speed with what just happened. J.C. Jane wants Tiffany Stratton's United States Championship. Tiffany said, all right, here's the deal. Give Chelsea and me a tag team championship match right now, and I'll give you a U.S. title match next week. Fatal Influence huddled, they accepted. So here we are, Wade. We got ourselves a championship match all of a sudden on SmackDown.
And there's several women in this match on a real hot streak right now. We've already covered off Chelsea Green and her epic victory in that ladder match, winning the WWE Women's Championship. But of course, Fatal Influence also successful at SummerSlam. Six-woman tag against the Ballas and Paige, and there was some major fallout from that match between the Ballas and Paige. We'll hear more about that later tonight. But Fatal Influence taking a major claim to being the women round here on SmackDown.
Boy, how good of a feeling for Chelsea Green to come out in front of this massive crowd here in Philadelphia as the WWE Women's Champion.
Look, we've been fans of Chelsea Green for many years, but the truth is it was a huge shock even to us.
Oh, as she sends Tiffany Stratton right into the corner against Laney Reed.
Enjoyed it. That was the United States Champs' opportunity to come out here and show out in front of this massive audience in Philly.
Laney Reed trying to get the best of Stratton, but that great athleticism of Tiffany Stratton proving her point in the center of the ring.
That is why many call Tiffany Stratton the greatest athlete in all of WWE. Got a long way to back up that claim right there. But Fallon Henley, as vicious as she is, knows a thing or two about athleticism too.
Former North American champion NXT, Fallon Henley looking good here.
Like a hook kick right to the jaw of Tiffany Stratton with a heel.
Oh, and that is what Tiffy time is right on time with.
Unique offense once again, thanks to the extreme levels of athleticism. And this team, Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton, now firing on all cylinders. This is not the time to dance, Joe.
Listen, in recent weeks, they can't help themselves. They become the best of friends, and their energy, they just feed off each other.
How do you become best friends in the space of
I don't know, but it's happened. They can't get enough of each other. And now, in stereo suicide dives. Women's Tag Team Championship match right here in Philly.
Influence looking all over the place right now. It's simply been the Chelsea Green Tiffany Stratton show.
Oh, J.C. Jane up on the apron.
The leader of Fatal Influence, pivotal there in getting her ladies back on top. Salute that, Joe Tess.
Just mocking, standing over the WWE Women's Champion, and now Fallon Henley delivering a beatdown with a series of right hands.
Well, Fatal Influence have just been completely dominant since arriving here on SmackDown, culminating in that huge victory, gaining the Tag Team Championships that are now at stake in this matchup. And Laney Reed and Fallon Henley can afford no slip-ups whatsoever from this point on.
Over 10,000 strong here at Xfinity Mobile Arena, trying to rally support for Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green's going to have to show all of that toughness that took her to victory in the ladder match at SummerSlam. Slowly getting ground down here.
Chelsea able to get that left shoulder up.
And Chelsea really needs a tag here. Tiffany Stratton on the outside looking pretty much fresh as a daisy, but trapped on the wrong side of the tracks now is Chelsea Green, your WWE Women's Champ.
Worst place to be, right in that corner with Fatal Influence. As Fallon Henley with that running right hand stacked up Chelsea, just a count of one.
And once again, it has been that numbers game of Fatal Influence that has been so successful a strategy for them over the years, both in NXT and here on SmackDown. And it's J.C. Jane calling the plays. And they are plays that are simply textbook and working.
And now you're seeing every aspect of Fatal Influence coming into play as Chelsea somehow survives that.
Fatal Influence just like ravenous for violence. And Chelsea Green at this stage has no answer, and Tiffany Strand gets a cheap shot in for good measure.
And hopeless as she is locked up in the center of the ring. Is desperate to get to Tiffany Stratton. Trying to break free for a moment. But at the very last second, Fallon Henley denies her.
Yeah, Fallon Henley had to be on the money on that one, and thankfully for Fatal Influence, she certainly was. And these quick tags with Fatal Influence tell the entire story here. It's been a 2-on-1 situation.
Maybe some hope there for Chelsea Green. Oh, and a right hand sends Fallon Henley out to the floor.
Now the tug of war's on, Joe.
Well, there is the new WWE Women's Champion, Chelsea Green, in the center of the ring, tagging with her friend Tiffany Stratton here in a Women's Tag Team Championship match against Fatal Influence.
And desperate for that tag was Chelsea Green. Finally, it came after 5+ minutes of beatdown to the WWE champ. Now, it has all changed in the blink of an eye, and the US champ, Tiffany Stratton, going to town.
Cartwheel, Alabama slam. And now Stratton up top. Gold on the line here in Philly. Swanton delivered. But a massive right hand comes in from Fallon Henley.
I mean, that could be game over there if not for Fallon Henley coming in and throwing a haymaker. Chelsea Green, I believe, now is the legal woman in this one, and just a step ahead.
Looking for him prettier. Looking for him prettier. But gets sent into the corner. The unexpected championship match. Tiffany offered J.C. Jane a U.S. title match next week if Fatal Influence would give them this opportunity. And tag gold here.
And gold could be slipping away here for Fatal Influence. There's a lot on the line, not just for J.C., but for the tag team themselves.
Right back to it is Chelsea Green looking for him prettier again, but J.C. Jane. J.C. Jane out on the floor.
A rolling encore as Tiffany Stratton dipped out the way, connected with Chelsea Green.
Oh, man.
Chelsea Green might be wiped out here, Joe.
Oh, and now the combination work. Oh, they deliver the fatal flaw. The fatal flaw. And that is how they retain. Here are your winners. And still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Fatal Influence.
While Fatal Influence retain tag gold, and with it, J.C. Jane has secured herself a crack at Tiffany Stratton's United States Championship, all in a day's work for Fatal Influence.
That rolling encore by J.C. Jane played a major role there as they celebrate on the entryway. Oh no!
Flash Legend.
Irresistible Forces, Flash Legend and Nia Jax.
And they do not look happy at all. Got a gold floating around in this particular match, none of it belonging to these two. Perhaps explains why they are so irate, and Nia Jax now on her well-trodden warpath. What the hell is she up to?
Grabbing that women's championship. Less than a week removed from the high water mark of her career. And now Nia and Lash standing over Chelsea Green with her well-earned championship.
Another attack by the MFTs after your match against the War Raiders last week. What are your thoughts now that they're aligned with Hall of Famer Haku?
It's like the same thing over and over. We beat the MFTs for these tag titles. Then they jumped us. Then we did what we do best and beat them again. Last week, they did what they do best and jumped us again. I get it. They have Haku now, so now the level of threat is a little different. But what are we supposed to be afraid? No, I got Ron Killings. I'm Damian Priest, former World Heavyweight Champion and current Tag Team Champion.
If the MFTs want to get their asses kicked again, or they...
Oh, now you're upset. That's real cute. We've been chasing you down for weeks for a shot at those titles. We will be double champions. It's only a matter of time. But first, the MFT's got a hard lesson coming their way.
So what, we supposed to be scared of y'all? We ain't scared of no luchadors, the faces of fear with me, the Road Warriors, or the Legion of Doom. Honky Animal either.
Yo, sick people.
That's what I said. You know what? I done talked to Nick. We defend our titles against y'all and the MFTs. Next, we go SmackDown.
Wait. We get to drop you and the MFTs and take that gold?
Hey, last week we go title for title, and next week we defend ours, but Nick didn't mention the AAA tag titles.
He didn't mention the AAA tag.
How convenient.
And when we come back, the Beast is walking off into the sunset. A look at the career of Brock Lesnar.
The wait is over, and Club WWE is live now. Start earning rewards. Check out your exclusive member benefits and explore the catalog of premium content you can't find anywhere else. Congratulations on being the first to experience the epicenter of fandom. This is Club WWE.
When it comes to best in the world, I'm your vessel because millions chant my name and at you they chant, you can't wrestle.
And in the middle of his crushing, I got a genuine message from Phil. Never a more real thing said, which was like awesome.
In that moment, I had to do that to kind of center him and bring him into the moment. Because it was emotional for me, and I felt it needed to be emotional for him too.
Before you go, John.
Right in the middle of his moment, he gave me a very real and authentic moment. And it was very special.
not here to write fairy tale stories, and I'm not here to feel good about anything. I'm here to cause utter freaking chaos. I'm the meanest and baddest son of a bitch that ever walked the face of the planet. The single moment that I realized Brock Lesnar would be the next big thing. The very first moment I ever laid eyes on Brock Lesnar.
Remember I told you like, why you smiling? I'm smiling because my story making is working the way I think it's going. You build him up as the guy that overcomes. I told you, like that's what a face does. The face overcomes. The face not a dominant guy. Face the people like, oh my God, let's go. You can win for us. You can win. You can win. That they want Trick to be their guy that overcomes. And I always knew that. It was like, okay, I'm watching that. Plus, Trick was out putting the match.
He stayed here, but he saw more in himself. The guy comes over from the WWE and actually becomes the heavyweight
champion. So he can go to the main event scene and wrestle other guys.
It's impossible to do. That big, I said, holy, the streak is done. He's probably the most outstanding athlete I've ever seen.
The most decorated combat sports athlete of all time.
A lot of people paid a lot of money to see Brock get the shit out of me. This is the future. To Brock, in the ring, in the kids, everything you've done, you're the best. I've watched him from the day he walked in the door all the way to now, and it's been incredible. The feeling that he brought to the ring, Brock's one of the best ever. You have incredible talent, my friend, and nobody will compare to you.
When he's gone, the world will realize what we've got. It's just effortless. This is better than everybody else.
One of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time. No one's ever done it like him. And our business did this. It was an absolute pleasure, man. Have fun in the woods.
Congratulations. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen. This is the past. This is the future.
I'm here today to do this interview to let the world and everybody know that I am retired. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody. Saturday for Brock Lesnar, that's it. That's it for me in the squared circle. And everybody that believed in me and took a chance on me. And I'm just grateful, Pat. I'm so grateful. Thanks. I can't believe it.
Truly one of one.
You never thought you'd go out like that, Brock. You put over, man. Awesome, man. You got me standing ovation. Uh-oh, Randy. Randy's back. Yeah. Let's go, Randy.
Been 110 days since we've heard this iconic song, but you know Randy Orton has been hearing the voice in and throughout.
with the title post-match before punting the eye socket of the American Nightmare, leaving Cody a disfigured and bloody mess. And we didn't see Randy Orton for a long time after that, but he struck back at SummerSlam once again, felling Cody Rhodes, and hopefully now we're about to get some explanation from the Viper.
Costing Cody the championship, opening the door for CM Punk to retain. The return of Randy Orton. And RKO and Cody's hopes were dashed.
Yeah, Randy was already back in Mad City yesterday. I got some Randy versus Trick, Cody versus Trick, Punk versus Trick, man.
Philadelphia. Well, that didn't take long. You knew it was coming. And Randy Orton, you got a major problem on your hands. Been looking for him all night long. Time for talk is over. Oh, and Randy ducks out of the ring.
What are you waiting on? You know it has to take place in this ring. It's been 100 days. I know you want it. Get in this ring right now!
The mics are down. Oh, Randy backs off again.
Or just toying with Cody now.
They call this referees and producers.
Really? Really, that's how we're gonna do it? When we know where this all ends up? I know you don't answer to anybody. But after 20 years, after everything we've been through, especially recently, Randy, you owe me an explanation.
I owe you. I owe you an explanation. I owe you. Are you crazy? I don't owe you jack. You, Cody, you asked for this, remember? Back during the road to WrestleMania in March, you asked for the very best version of Randy Orton. In fact, you gave me permission to be the very best version of Randy Orton. You cocky, arrogant son of a bitch! You gave permission to me, a 14-time world champion, the Viper, the Legend Killer. Well, I played your game, didn't I, at WrestleMania 42 in Vegas? I gave you the best version of Randy Orton, and what did you do? I'll tell you what you did. Right in the middle of that ring, you beat me. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. But in that moment, something deep down snapped. I first felt an echo, and it got louder and louder and louder and louder and louder, and the voices came back more clear than they'd ever been during my entire career, and they told me to do whatever I had to do to put you down on all fours, back up, and kick you in the face as hard as I could. And then, in that moment, I realized
the best version of Randy Orton wasn't going to bring home number 15. But the worst version of Randy Orton can and will. No, I don't care who has it. I'm going to take it back. I don't care if it's Owens. I don't care if it's Punk. But if there's one thing I know, I will not be taking it from you, Cody. Because as long as there's air in my lungs, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you never, ever, ever, ever are WWE champion again.
Right. The worst version of yourself. Where's the title right now? What are you talking about? I'm not held to the standards of the championship anymore. I don't have to turn the other cheek. Look at me. I don't have to turn the other eye. You talking about the worst version of yourself? What about the worst version of me? I don't have to be the damn good guy anymore. Forget about the title. No one needs to take place in here. And newsflash for you. You call yourself the Legend Killer. Look all around, Randy. You're the last legend left in WWE. So my question for you is this. Who kills you?
Wow. Oh, God. Randy Orton is suffering from a psychosis that is feeding on itself, and that truly is the stuff of nightmares. But Cody Rhodes knows a thing or two about nightmares too. And Randy Orton may have more than he's accused.
The worst version of Randy, but perhaps the most intensely focused version of Cody. The aftermath of SummerSlam spills over to SmackDown. Orton is seething.
How many Randy Orton, they get to solve their problems? Hey, CM Punk and Kevin Owens, they get to take care of their stuff, but who's on the outs yet again? Yet again. Who has to earn their way back in yet again? You want to know the truth? I am a little jealous of Kevin Owens. I actually am. But not because he gets to wrestle CM Punk for the WWE Championship, but because he gets to look him right in the eyes and tell him to his face what a fraud he actually is. What? Are we still doing this? And by this I mean you crying behind my back. You got a big mouth when I'm not around, and I know you're jealous. I know Kevin's jealous. I don't know what he is. But at least Kevin has the decency to say it to my face in front of the people. You think I got a problem saying it to your face? Hey, I'll tell you right here. You're a fraud. And your days are numbered. And guess what? You stand there right now, I would do a lot more than just talk. I have a broken bone in my hand, but if I didn't, yeah, laugh it off. Understand this, Punk, if I didn't, I would break your face right now. No, you won't. No? If you could have, you would have in Chicago. But you lost. Just like Kevin's gonna lose. So you're at the back of the line in the jealousy category and the title shot category. I'll give him a title shot before you. I'll give her a title shot before you. Back of the line, pal. Yeah. How are you gonna lie there and let him talk to us like that? How are you gonna let him talk to us like that, Johnny? How much longer is this gonna go on?
Why are you yelling at him?
Whatever.
He said how much longer it's gonna go on.
I mean, already beat the little sidekick, whatever her name is. I am over this. Tonight will be the last.
Excuse me, Jade. In just moments, you step in the ring with Charlotte Flair one-on-one in tonight's main event. I spoke to Charlotte earlier tonight.
We don't care. We don't give a damn, actually, about what Charlotte has to say. I mean, you would think that as many times we put our foot down her throat, she would
learn to keep her mouth shut. Week after week, we've proven that she's nothing compared to Jade.
And honestly, Charlotte is just jealous of Jade. I mean, she's everything that Charlotte isn't. Look at her. We got a supermodel, abs of steel. She's the greatest wrestler of all time, and the only thing missing is that beautiful WWE Women's Championship around that waist.
Exactly. Well, we all know this is just business as usual. Now, I'm going to put an end to the disrespect by simply whooping that ass.
Well, here we go. Queen Storm next.
¿Están listos para hacer historia, mi gente?
They say Triple couldn't get any bigger. They were gone.
For the first time ever,
2 nights,
2 cities.
one
Who comes out first? I'm gonna say Charlotte comes out first.
increíble
Let's say
demanda.
Charlotte.
Night 1 moves to the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
and then the celebration continues in Ciudad de Mexico.
This is Lucha Libre at its best. Nos vemos en
Who wins this match? Coming out? You know, I just see
Really cut coming around, okay?
That's one.
We're 2 days away,
Hey, you
48
didn't think that was
hours
coming, did you? Didn't see
from
that
me being
coming.
clear.
Gotta keep you on your toes,
Ew. I'm excited and I'm happy, and this was a really long journey. I feel good. I feel ready. I think I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Bubba, baby, boogie, bubba.
Just aside from the mechanics of getting my shoulder working properly, the in-ring recovery is a different process.
Please like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Here, watch our schedule for the week. We do SmackDown today. We do Raw definitely on Mondays. The middle shows, we may not be doing a YouTube for them every week, but we definitely show them on Discord if you're interested. We show all PLEs though, and all Saturday and Sunday main events. Sunday night main events, I'm sorry. And any AAA events as well. These are all the shows. We talk combat, you know. Cause we geek culture and film and television. Captain Crown NBA podcast, NBA New School and Old School. Sister channel, Get Off the Bad Fence, everything with mainly sports. Check us out, like, subscribe, everything, help us reach our goals. And all get monetized. Independent content creators over here. Last but not least, check out our merch. If any of that merch looks good to you, check out the link in the description of the video or the channel, man. Post anything. Follow us on all our socials. We're damn on everything, if not everything. Tag us, and we'll definitely show love. We appreciate everybody for all the love they're showing to the channel. And now we got the main event next, y'all. We can call it a night. Please like the video, like the video, like the video, like the video. If you're on a mobile phone watching this or something like that, please hype the video, whatever. But like this video, please.
Monday, Raw kicks off a historic tournament to determine Roman Reigns' opponent in Mexico City, with superstars from Raw, SmackDown, and AAA. It all starts when Penta collides with Pacific, only on Netflix.
Norfolk, Virginia.
Great night of SmackDown here in Philly. Xfinity Mobile Arena, over 10,000 here. Of course, LeBron's going to be playing here. Somebody's got to coach him up as to how to order a cheesesteak at Angelo's or a John's roast pork eventually. As we continue on here with SmackDown.
You know, I tried really hard to be supportive, like really, really hard, because I love my sister so much, and I worked so hard every week to get to WrestleMania, and then it was taken from me. So I made a very unselfish call to someone who I thought was a friend, and, well, you know, it worked. I single-handedly revitalized Paige's career. And how does she repay me? By losing the tag titles and leeching onto my sister every chance she could get? Brie deserved better, and I did everything I could to return and fight alongside my sister. And yet again, Paige failed us. That was it for me. That was my final straw. Paige, because of you, my sister is hurt. Because of you, the Bella twins aren't together right now. So I'm going to make sure that you feel the pain Brie is feeling. I am going to make sure of whatever career you have left, that it is going to be pure misery.
Well, Nikki Bella not done with Paige yet. How about next week in Boston? It's the other side of that deal that was broke. Tonight we had the tag team with Fatal Influence, and now it's Jacy Jayne getting her shot at the Women's U.S. Championship against Tiffany Stratton next week in Boston on SmackDown.
And get this, Joe, we are going to have Bedlam in Boston in the tag team division. Tag goal on the line. Priest and R-Truth will defend against the War Raiders and the new and improved NFT, backed up, of course, by Haku. That one is going to be a rough match, and I cannot wait.
The Garden is going to be rocking. Plus, you saw what happened just moments ago. Now Carmelo Hayes on his home turf of Boston, the United States Championship on the line against Baron Corbin. What a night at the Garden.
Tongas, MFT. Inconceivable. You have a new leader now. But you also have us enemies. You say you need to remember who you are. You're wrong. You need to remember who I am. The king of song style, artist on that, Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm back. And this time, I will not be alone. I'm starting alone. And I'm no longer one man army. I saw already. They make clear who are warrior and who are just pawns. これは警告だ。You're running out of time.
Come on, ref. Hold the rope open. It's the queen.
Rivalry that has turned personal. Jade injured Alexa Bliss, putting Charlotte's dear friend out of action. And tonight, Charlotte fights to avenge that. Now the 2300 Arena here in Philly. It's a perfect city for grudges and battles. Kind of hatred that has roared between Jade and Charlotte in the course of the past month. Let's settle it. It's South Philly. A week ago, part of that ladder match at SummerSlam. But they began brawling then, even before reaching the ring.
Both women looking calm and composed, but internally, you know, that rage and that hatred is just boiling away.
Both of these superstars focused on regaining the championship, but for now, look at the intensity.
Both women just carved out of granite. You would give a power edge, of course, to Jade Cargill, but that experience factor certainly in favor of the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Oh, no doubt about that. The 14-time champion. I mean, they're just grappling and brawling right down to the floor.
What they said, two alpha females throwing down.
Oh, boy. Lower back driven into the hard edge of the apron.
Crucial to try and get the upper hand early in this one, knowing the caliber of your opponent.
And now Jade looking for more of the shoulder tackle.
See, I didn't need my baddies after all.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe I did.
The Queen, hip up, rising and meeting the challenge. Able to take her down from behind.
Smart moves once again from Charlotte Flair. Just a slight step ahead of Jade Cargill on that exchange. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Look at the reaction from Flair. Going right right into that Queen's decree. Can she deliver? Yes. Charlotte Flair, the Queen's decree, getting the best of Jade Cargill. Well, shoulders were down for a moment.
Cargill bridging up into a pin there, knowing a reversal to some of the high-impact offense of Charlotte Flair. Look out, Joe.
Oh, watch out! Oh, smashing the Queen right into the front of that reinforced announce desk.
Yeah, Flair going jaw first into the table here, and now doubling down for good measure.
Up and over the barrier. The heated rivalry, Jade and Charlotte in Philly. Just moments ago, Jade Cargill able to fire back after the offensive assault that started this match with Charlotte Flair and get the best of Charlotte out on the floor, smashing her into the announce desk and then throwing her over the barrier.
Flair stumbling her way back into the ring, not wanting to get counted out there, and on the inside was Jade Cargill waiting and laughing, knowing full well she's going to weaken Flair here. Now it's an opportunity for Jade Cargill to make an example of perhaps the biggest name in the history of women's wrestling as the world looks on.
Oh, Charlotte looking for a quick one.
Yeah, well,
oh, what a Flair job.
Good job there. Cargill can gloat against a lot of women in the locker room. You simply cannot do that against Charlotte Flair. Spinning boss man slam.
This could be it right here. No, Charlotte able to survive it.
And it really was that backhand to the mouth of Charlotte Flair that's causing major problems there. Knocked her tooth loose in the Queen, but I promise you, Charlotte Flair slows down for nothing.
Jade's just doing push-ups right in her face.
Like that. That's the problem. Jade Cargill is just built differently to the rest of the competition.
Look at Flair.
Simply knew what was coming, albeit not hooking a leg, which would have assisted that pin attempt, but really just taunting and playing with Charlotte Flair now. Squeezing the... Charlotte Flair came in dressed to the nines, covered in diamonds, but is getting treated like a dog's dinner now, Joe. And it's just been too easy for that powerful frame of Jade Cargill to take complete control of this match.
Jade has been feasting on it. Taking complete advantage. Into our announce desk. Charlotte is trying to draw upon this massive crowd here in Philadelphia. We're going to fight her way back with a series of right elbows. Just creating a little bit of separation. Up after delivery, spine bomb for Flair. Joe Wade with you here on SmackDown from Philly. For the best part of the past month, it has been one of the best heated rivalries we have seen. Flair and Cargill, all because of Jade injuring Alexa Bliss.
Let's not forget, going back to Night of Champions, Charlotte costing Cargill a U.S. title match with Tiffany Stratton. These two really have cost each other personally and professionally, and thus far it has been all Jade Cargill, but that might have been the move that turns the tide in favor of Charlotte Flair. Take another look at this. Nice bit of nimble movement from Flair, followed up by that high-angle German suplex, and finally some breathing room for the Queen.
Great scene here at Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philadelphia. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton had a heated exchange moments ago. seen out of Flair and Cargill for so long tonight. Of course, at SummerSlam a week ago, they were reaching for the title in the ladder match that Chelsea Green ended up taking.
Now we got a brawl on our hands, Joe Tess.
The way it should be here in South Philly between these two.
Flair's got herself a foothold in the match finally.
Willing herself back into it after she was crashed down against the hard edge of our announce desk. Look at the reaction by Charlotte Flair. A series of Flair chops sending back Jade Cargill.
Jade attempting that pump kick, just a beat too slow now, and this one has fully turned around. Complete 180, and Flair in control.
Oh, she was looking for that walkover clothesline. Instead, it's Jade in control, and Charlotte has to survive it.
Oh, that was fantastic from Jade Cargill. The whole world thought that was Charlotte Flair building up a major head of steam and taking it away in the blink of an eye was that quick thinking and even quicker movement of Jade Cargill.
And now Cargill stalking her prey as Charlotte is struggling to get back to her feet.
Well, Flair just got knocked dead in her tracks. And even Flair didn't see that one coming.
Oh, the Queen's boot delivered.
Well, there's that signature stuff once again from Charlotte Flair. Write her off at your peril.
Flair up top. High flying cross body. Oh, but rolling right through is Jade.
How impressive has Cargill been with these reversals?
Jackknife. Look at the strength and athleticism of Charlotte Flair.
Ridiculous.
Are you kidding me? Absolutely sensational.
Hats off to Cargill, stepping her level up and going home for home with Charlotte Flair here.
Two of the true elite athletes in the game, and now Jade delivering the big kick.
Right on the temple of Charlotte Flair, and this looks ugly, Charlotte.
My, oh my. Flair survives.
Oh, such great back and forth action. First of all, that signature stuff from Charlotte Flair, that high top rope cross body just rolled through so quickly by Jade Cargill. And this unique slam here, spinning round on a very tightly hot pin and 2.9. Flair kicks out, but Flair looks dead and buried here,
She's sitting there in the target zone. That is not where you want to be against this version of Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill, who does not go to the top rope too often, has taken a beat too long over it.
Charlotte able to get back to her feet for a moment. Jade pushes her back. Charlotte back on the attack.
And here we go. Little signature stuff of Trish Stratus right here. A little stratosphere action, but the power of just ridiculous.
She was set up for it. Avalanche bomb. Flair again able to survive.
I mean, just so impressive from both women. First of all, the sheer power of Jade Cargill. Women's division just hasn't seen this before. Perfectly executed avalanche bomb. And, well, Charlotte Flair doesn't just look good. She is doubled up with it. And Cargill now questioning, what the hell do I have to do to put the 14-time world champ away?
Look at the look on her face. Often incredible, but clearly defined now with what she's dealing with Flair. All the heated words they've spoken, and now just two slaps. Misses. She's hung up on that top rope. Charlotte's smart enough to take out the other leg.
And a bullseye right on the kisser. Here we go, Joe.
Figure four. There it is. Can she bridge it? Charlotte Flair looking for the figure eight. And it's locked in. It is locked in. Charlotte has oh no, the baddies are right. Meechin. A distraction by B-Fab, and then Meechin able to break up that figure eight. Oh, wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Alexa Bliss.
With that That's Tatum Paxley.
Oh, we caught up Tatum Paxley.
Paxley, crossbody to the floor. Former NXT Women's Champ. What the hell is Paxley doing here? Very powerful, unpredictable Tatum Paxley playing a major role here. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Charlotte and Jade. Oh no! With Alexa right here. Sister Abigail DDT. Jade Cargill completely thrown off by that appearance from Tatum Paxley. And now Flair going up top. She can kill it here, Joe. Charlotte Flair. Natural selection. Can you believe this? Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair. Just when she needed help, Liz shows up with Lily. The lights go out, and Tatum Paxley. Well, Alexa Bliss did say several weeks ago, I've got a friend. It appears we have found said friend, and we're not talking about that Lily doll this time. We're talking about this woman, Tatum Paxley, who has been making waves for the past couple of years in NXT. One sister Abigail DDT, followed by a top rope natural selection later. And with the numbers even, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Tatum Paxley score victory. Post SummerSlam is wild. Remember, next week in Boston, JC Jane and Tiffany Stratton for the Women's U.S. Championship. What a night in Philly.
All right, everybody. Appreciate you being here for another week. SmackDown, where we talk combats. This your boy Muy Grande. I got Chemo Queen behind me. I had the rest of the team in the chat over in Discord. We'll be back tomorrow for a Discord watch along with AAA. Not sure if we'll be doing it at YouTube, but we'll definitely be doing it Discord. Please like on your way out the door. Subscribe if you're new around here. We do review shows, with everybody on camera watching, showing their face and talking about different pictures and all as far as the week in WWE, as well as NET, anything that may be going on. So check us out there as well. Let a friend know about our channels. Hype us on mobile devices. And I'm out, y'all, until Monday. Peace.